Like, I think she's absolutely spot on. But again, it also depends on the relationship, right? Like, if your spouse is saying to you, by the way, they announce weddings and graduations way in advance, by the way. So like, this is something we should be able to work around. So if the degree was super important to your wife, your sister, if you're sufficiently close to her, should work around that to some degree and be like, oh, isn't she graduating around then? We should be careful and make sure it's not on the same weekend. Like, so this has a lot to do with like, what are these relationship dynamics looking like? Because if you have a sister who you're not super close with and your wife is super proud of her master's degree and she's not going to get a doctorate, this is her terminal degree, this is the final degree, she's getting her MSW, let's say, something like that, where it's a terminal degree, or her MBA, which are both master's level degrees. But like, if you're getting a master's in psychology, you're probably going to want to get your PhD. So then you go to the PhD. Like, it's a question of how important is this to either of these people? If it's your sister's third wedding, go fuck yourself. I'm going to go like, no, there's something on TV I want to watch that day. I'm not coming. But if it's something that it's like, hey, you know, this is a big deal. This is her first wedding. This is a big deal wedding. Same thing. You have to you can't, there's no one size fits all on this kind of thing. Even though I'm sure everybody's going to have some opinion on this thing. I think that you probably should just, you know, again, Tinks and I are both informing it by the fact she has a master's degree. She didn't go to graduation. I have a master's. I didn't go to my graduation. But if someone was super proud of that master's degree and you're not super close to your sister, then I think a different approach. This is the problem with internet advice, is it's one size fits all. And we don't live that way, folks. We don't actually live. We live in this human emotional complexity where these gross generalizations are rarely accurate, but they make for really good reels and TikToks and sound bites, which is how these people seduce us with them. And then we jump into the comments and we go, that's not true for me because my cousin did this once. And no one cares. No one's attacking your cousin. Like, what you're saying there is, my situation is unique. And then the other person's saying, my situation is unique. And we all know you're a beautiful and unique snowflake, just like everyone else. There are 8 billion people in the world and they're all beautiful, unique snowflakes. Can we agree, though, that there will be some generalities and some commonalities and some general principles that we can all agree on? Or are we all just devolving into this world of total rugged individualism where it's every man and woman for themselves, period? Because if it's that, just let me know, because that's like straight up Hunger Games, the purge shit gonna go on eventually.
That's why we need cross-examination.